is the captain. Well, this evening's match officials are from Scotland. Our referee, Nicholas Walsh, there in the middle. He's in this season's UEFA Europa League.
So guys, welcome to the
captain of Japan
against Japan. Again, I have been waiting for, so this is
in the Bundesliga with the Eintracht Frankfurt.
So Ritsudo is the captain for Japan, while Mark Gay is the captain for England. So this is going to be an incredible match.
This spring, Japan are missing two of their key players through long-term injury, namely captain Wataru Endo of Liverpool and Takumi Minamino, who used to play on Merseyside as well. They also make a host of changes from the win over Scotland for tonight's encounter. Kaoru Mitoma, who plays in the Premier League with Brighton, is among those coming in, along with Ritsu Doan of Eintracht Frankfurt. Keito Nakamura has scored in 2 of the last 4 games. Junya Ito was the match winner against Scotland on today. Attacking threat tonight for Japan, also provided by Ayase Ueda, who's been in excellent form in the Eredivisie in the Netherlands with 22 goals in 26 matches. It's been an injury-affected season for that man there, Kaoru Mitoma of Brighton Hove Albion. He's started roughly half their fixtures in the Premier League so far, a foot injury affecting him earlier in the campaign. England playing in their new home strip this evening, which will be worn at the World Cup. And on the whistle of Nicholas Walsh, away we go. The second match in the send-off series for England. They've got 2 more warm-up games ahead of the kick-off in the World Cup. Both will be in the United States early in June on the 6th and the 10th. England playing New Zealand and Costa Rica.
Guys, where are you watching from?
England
Let me know in
unbeaten
the
so
comments.
far at Wembley Stadium.
Subscribe to the
reign
channel.
of
It's England
Thomas
against
Tuchel.
Japan. It's an incredible match. It is being played at the Wembley Stadium, England. So let me know your predictions in the comments.
Last June.
Yeah, and don't forget to like the live. Like the
Early
live,
touch
guys.
there for Jordan
England
Pickford,
against
straight
Japan.
out of play. Pickford winning his 82nd cap. Thomas Tuchel unexpectedly without his captain for the match this evening.
Subscribe to the channel
Kane
for
was
more like
expected
this.
to play,
Subscribe to the
but
channel.
it's described as
Like
a
the live.
precautionary issue and a minor
Like
issue
the live,
picked up
guys.
in
Like the live.
training. Here's Mainu, who's gone from not really getting a game for Manchester United earlier in the season to being back in their team following the arrival of Michael Carrick, and now here he is
Like and subscribe.
back in the starting lineup for England as well. It's been quite a turnaround for the 20-year-old midfielder. 2 years on from his England debut.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe.
Forget he played 70 minutes of the Euro final in 24 against Spain.
Hi Ethan. Hi Ethan.
Tidied up at the back, and Suzuki gets more height than distance on that one.
Let me
Here's
know your
Mainu.
predictions, guys. Let me know your predictions in the comments.
Cole Palmer. Anderson back in the heart of the midfield, one of those who was rested last week, as was Nico O'Reilly and Gay and Esri Konsa as well, who has the ball now.
Sandoval, how are you? Hi Ethan, 1, 2, 3. Guys, like the live.
Mainu dropping
like
into
the
a little
live and
space. He's
subscribe
got
to the channel.
O'Reilly alongside him. Happy recent memories of Wembley Stadium for Manchester City's Nico O'Reilly, having scored both of the goals in the EFL Cup final here against Arsenal recently.
Let me know your predictions.
Collected by Sano for Japan. Opportunity for them to venture forward for the first time, and it'll break away, and Nakamura sends it into the penalty area, trying to find Ueda. Now Japan, a very well organised side. We've had some excellent results
Like and subscribe.
against major footballing nations over the past few years. And there's their head coach, Hajime Moriyasu, on 35 caps for Japan as a player. He's been their head coach for quite a while now, since 2018.
Do you think England can
Given away by Ezri Konsa, who steps in to make up for the minor mistake with a pass there into Foden from Rodgers. Here's O'Reilly.
Guys, like the live and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe. Let me know your predictions in the comments. England or Japan?
First time we've seen Mark Gay in an England shirt since last October. He missed the November matches with an injury.
Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your predictions. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from.
Anderson.
Like the live, subscribe to the channel.
O'Reilly there to try to retrieve the ball, but he lost out there to Watanabe. And it's collected and sent forward by Junya Ito into the penalty area with Mitoma. And Gay's pass back.
Japan almost scored.
Barely had enough on it to find Jordan Pickford, and Mark Gay heads the ball out. There's an acknowledgement there from England's captain for the night.
In the comments. England or Japan? Let me know your predictions, guys.
Ritsu Doan will. 64th cap for him this evening. The touch from Foden is delicate and nuanced. Falls kindly for Cole Palmer.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Like the live, subscribe.
To Mainu and O'Reilly.
Leave your predictions in comments. Leave your predictions. Leave your predictions.
Foul there by Tsuyoshi Watanabe.
Leave your
The
predictions in
Feyenoord
the chat.
defender.
Like the live. Subscribe to the channel.
Anthony Gordon.
Let me know where you're
A
watching from.
searing burst of pace trying to get the ball in past Watanabe. First corner of the match for the home side. Goal kick for Japan when Suzuki finally receives a ball.
Like the live, guys. It will be very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel.
I wonder how many, if any, decisions he needs to make on the 26th for the summer. Can't be many decisions. Elliot Anderson conceding the free kick on Ayase Ueda.
Let me know your predictions in the chat, guys. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Predictions in the chat. Predictions in the chat. Like the live. Let me know
Collected
where
by
you're watching
Junya
from.
Ito. Here he is trying to combine with Keito Nakamura. Consa's short pass collected by Mainu and Gay scampering forward into O'Reilly. Mainu seeing a lot of the ball here in the early stages of this. Width provided by Ben White there. A mixed reception from the home crowd for Ben White in response to his previous desire to not be included in squads over the past
This is cinema friendlies too.
3 years plus since that, well, until now.
But after watch time then. Watch time. Najua na live watch time nasonga haraka kuliko kuweka video.
Jordan Pickford, by the way, hasn't conceded a goal in his
Hata mtu akija
82nd cap tonight for him.
hiyo inahesabika.
Challenge in midfield by Daichi Kamada, the Crystal Palace
Kumhar, hi.
Player.
How are you? England or Japan?
Timely slip by
Let me know
Mitoma.
your predictions. Rajvia, how are you?
Bit of space here for Anderson. White well forward on the far side. Here he is. Rogers nearby. Little flick there by Palmer, not quite coming off. Ito made sure of that. Mainu into Foden.
Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like and
This is
subscribe.
Rogers. Into Mainu and Palmer in space. Support both left and right. Looks for Rogers. Ball just gone out of play.
Like a dancing ballers. Double Z.
Watanabe. That's Koshi Sano sending it back. Watanabe once more, sent on its way by Doan. In towards Junya Ito.
Guys, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Like the live, subscribe to the channel.
4 wins in a row for Japan ahead of this match. 3-2 against Brazil, 2-0 Ghana, 3-0 Bolivia and 1-0 Scotland. They've got a good record against European nations as well. Of course, they don't play them particularly often, but Japan unbeaten in their last 7 against European sides in regulation time.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like the live, subscribe.
Most recent defeat on penalties at the last World Cup to Croatia, but they beat Spain and Germany in the World Cup finals in Qatar.
Like
Took a couple of whacks on Friday as well, didn't he, Phil Foden? Notably a midfield cruncher from Araujo on Friday night.
Suzuki, goalkeeper to Japan.
Cole Palmer to take. Dangerously floated in. Rogers challenging for it. Tries to get the shot away. It strikes O'Reilly. Challenged Doan by Konsa. Referee well positioned to see the challenge. Foul. Here's Rogers. Ben White on the outside. Good running, excellent play. What's the delivery like? Well, not good enough to find Phil Foden in the middle, but promising approach there from England.
Guys, like the live, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment.
And Japan's defence put under real pressure there. Sixth cap tonight for Ben White.
Like, subscribe, say hi in the comments.
Who tapped in England's goal against Uruguay on Friday. Palmer's delivery. The header from Mark Gay, blasted in as well. Not once, but twice, 3 times. 2 of those shots from Mark Gay. Kobe Mainu now. Not enough height on that one. Comfortably headed away initially by Keito Nakamura, chased by Kaoru Mitoma.
Like and subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Comment.
Ball still rolling.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Challenged by Hiroki Ito. Nothing on target from either side so far. Anthony Gordon's got a little...
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Here's Riconsa. Here's O'Reilly.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like the live, subscribe to the channel.
Rogers
Leave a
making
comment
tracks.
and predictions.
Able to get there. It was big chase to get to the ball for the Aston Villa player.
Like and subscribe, guys. Leave your comments.
It'll be interesting to see how those that front four really blend together and how much they end up treading on each other's toes tonight. There's Gordon and Foden. Of course, you've got Palmer and Rogers in there as well. There's Anderson holding off Doan.
England or Japan, predictions in the chat. Predictions in the chat, England or Japan.
Konsa.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Predictions in the chat. Thank you for liking, subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe. England or Japan. Like and subscribe, guys.
Pounce as well.
Thank you for liking, subscribe to the channel.
Palmer's pass almost opened the door.
Predictions in the chat, guys. You can also say hi.
Konsa under pressure.
It's allowed.
Tidied that one up nicely against Ayase Ueda.
18 minutes, 15 minutes in. England nil, Japan nil. Like and
Anderson has really established himself as a starting player for England this season. Little flick forward by Palmer. Suzuki goes into Sano, now back out with Watanabe. Free kick conceded by O'Reilly.
Like and subscribe, guys.
His challenge on Kaishu Sano. Another one of the Japanese players based in Germany. He's with Mainz.
Like and subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from in the chat. Represent your country in the chat. Just put a flag, then I will guess which country it is. Yeah, let's make it like a game. Put your flag in the chat. I will guess which country.
A bit of pressure there being applied to Daichi Kamada.
Represent your country in the chat by putting the flag there. I will guess which country it is. Represent your country
with the vast majority of the play so far, as one might expect, roughly 70% of the play.
Represent your country in the chat. Just put the flag. I will guess which
Nothing of
country
any
it is.
major note created at either end up to this point.
Via, hi. Ethan, hi. Aiden, hi. How you guys doing? Like and subscribe. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes on this live. Liking is free. Subscribing is free.
This is Anderson.
Liking free. Subscribing free. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Represent your country in the chat.
Trying to find Anthony Gordon there, the pass from Cole Palmer. Gordon's been in really good form lately, scoring in each of the last 3 matches in the Premier League for Newcastle.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Among his total, his impressive total actually of 17 this season, including 10
Let me know
in the Champions League.
where are you watching
Free
from?
kick conceded
Just
by
put your
Elliot
flag.
Anderson.
I will guess which country it is.
Decision time looming before too long for Thomas Tuchel, the players he's going to take to the World Cup. It's the last chance for them to play before the squad is announced in the weeks ahead.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Let me know which country you represent in the chat. Countries in the chat. Put your flag
Sano,
there.
it was Sano. It's with Anderson now into Gordon.
Japan or England. Let me know. Japan or England.
Mainu into Anderson, tries to get away from Kamada.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you for liking. Subscribe. Let me know which country you represent in the chat.
Watanabe going a little bit longer this time, but too long. Rituduan. Straightforward for Pickford. Here's Gay.
Which country you represent in the chat?
27th cap for him tonight. O'Reilly.
Guess the country and you tell me if I'm right.
Just the third England cap for the Manchester City player.
Like and subscribe.
Nice touch from Foden. O'Reilly.
Represent your country in the chat. Just the flag, I will guess which country it is. Then you let me know if I'm right. Like and subscribe. Likewise, subscribe. We are trying to get to 20 likes. 15 more likes to go. 15 more likes to go. Like guys, like the live guys. 15 more likes to go. Like the live. Subscribe to the channel. 15 more likes to go, guys. 15 more likes to go. Please like the live, guys. Like the live. If you're enjoying so far, like the live and subscribe to the channel. 15 more likes to 20 likes. 15 more likes, guys. 15 more likes.
Pickford into Mainu. Here's Mark Gay.
15 more likes, guys. Just like the live. Even if you are going, just like the live, guys. Like the live. It's free to. There's nothing you lose by liking the live.
Things really slowed down a little bit after the bright and pacey start that we saw, end to end in the opening minutes, but
21 minutes in, England
more of a
nil,
predictable
Japan
pattern in the last few minutes as we head towards the midway point of the first half.
World Cup. In preparation for the 2026 World Cup. This is a friendly at Wembley. If you're just joining us.
Anthony Gordon into Elliot Anderson and sent forward, but it was a little bit hurried in the end. An opportunity for Japan to tidy up. England looking to press a bit more. Tsuyoshi Watanabe back into Suzuki. Sent forward off the boot of Hiroki Ito. And England have it once more with Elliot Anderson.
Watanabe is a really cool name. It just feels right.
Palmer loses possession. Kaoru Mitoma has it. He's away from Kobe Mainu. The pass is a good one too. This is Keito Nakamura. Nakamura across! And Kaoru Mitoma scores for Japan.
Japan won.
A superb breakaway goal.
Incredible goal from Japan. Kaoru Mitoma.
The passing was precise.
That was an incredible
move of pace and precision. And a very fine finish from Mitoma.
Japan won, England nil. Kaoru Mitoma, the Brighton boy. An incredible
Cole Palmer losing possession. Midway inside Japan's half. Here's Mitoma involved in the early build-up. Excellent ball away to Nakamura. And look at him just holding back.
And Kaoru Mitoma.
Right position. Well-placed pass. And beyond the despairing dive of Jordan Pickford. A minor deflection on its way towards the goal. But that's Mitoma's goal.
Mitoma scores for Japan. Cole Palmer.
And it all came from the loss of possession in the other half of the field as the players head for a cooling break, part of the procedure we will get used to seeing during the World Cup finals in the summer.
That was an
And suddenly much to discuss there for England's head coach Thomas Tuchel.
Incredible counter-attacking football.
Well, Japan started very positively in the opening minutes of the game. Hints of danger.
First shot on target
attack-wise.
It's a goal.
And then there, Mitoma it was, who initially won the ball back, was heavily involved in the build-up, great awareness, beautifully weighted pass into Nakamura, and then just almost took it in his stride to guide it home.
Kaoru Mitoma scores for Japan. Cole Palmer mistake, by the way, which led to the Japan goal from Kaoru Mitoma, the Brighton boys.
And England find themselves behind
Japan
midway through the first
England
half.
nil. Guys, 15 more lights to 20.
Well, Mitoma,
Like the light, guys, like the light.
he played for a half against Scotland at the weekend. That was his first appearance in September, as he'd been out injured in
Like the
the
light, guys, like the light.
subsequent squads
15
before this
more
one,
lights to 20.
scoring his 9th international goal there.
15 more guys, 15 more lights. Let me know where you're watching from.
So away we go once more. And by the way, that's the first time Jordan Pickford has conceded a goal in an England shirt since October of 2024, the 2-1 home defeat to Greece.
Guys,
O'Reilly, will England be stung into life?
Like the light, guys. 15 more lights to 20. Let me know where you're watching from.
Well, the hope for the home side was of a quick response there.
Let me know where you're watching from. If you're just joining us, it's Japan 1, England 0. Kaoru Mitoma.
Great goal for Japan, though, and an excellent contribution to it by Mitoma, both in winning the ball, carrying it up the field, sending it wide, and then
which was a goal.
getting on the end of the return pass to send the ball into the bottom corner. Rodgers goes down. Lovely bit of skill there from Mainu. Gordon up against Doan. Here's O'Reilly trying to lay it off to Anderson. Ritsu Doan. Ball just getting away from Mitoma. O'Reilly, Foden. Here's Gordon.
Japan 1, England 0. Kaoru Mitoma goal. Guys, we just
Packed samurai blue defence there.
15 minutes. Guys, 15 minutes to 20.
O'Reilly. England's defence ruthlessly exposed by Japan for that opening goal. A lot of space over on the far side.
Japan 1, England 0. Kaoru Mitoma goal. If you're just joining us, we only need 15 more lights to 20. 15 more lights.
Here's Gordon now.
Lights. That's the goal.
Losing his way against Junya Ito.
Japan on the counter-attack.
Kobe Mainu working hard to win it back against Kamada. Nakamura gets in there. Here's Anderson. England finding it tough going so far. As Anderson sends it away to Morgan Rogers. Kamada's there. Ben White collects. Here's Rogers again. Setting up White. And the little flick doesn't quite find a teammate.
If you're just joining us, it's Japan 1, England 0. Let me know where you're watching from.
Nothing on target so far for England as we head towards the half-hour mark. In goes Elliott to wing it back. Foden into Palmer, picking out Gordon.
Japan 1, England 0.
Plenty back here for Japan. No way through at the moment for Cole Palmer.
Like the live guys. 15 more likes to 20. I just went back to a 1 like. We really mean a lot. That's a 1 like, we really mean a lot. So like the live guys. We really mean a lot. Japan 1, England 0. Like the live guys, like the live. We really mean a lot. Like the live. Like the live guys.
Anthony Gordon with his free kick.
Guys, like the live, 15 more likes to 20.
Pretty straightforward for Suzuki.
Like the live, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel,
He's
guys.
been the regular starter for Japan for over 2 years now when fit as Suzuki.
Let me know where you're watching from. Like the live,
Just about
guys,
4
like the
months of the
live.
season with a broken hand. Not that long back
Really
from it.
mean a lot. 15 more to 20.
Don't forget they're missing Wataru Endo, their captain. Minamino's out as well, recovering from an ACL. So a couple of major players for Japan. Tomiyasu, remember him from Arsenal? He's had to withdraw from the squad as well. And here they come once more, and it's Mitoma. Pressure for England to deal with.
If you're just joining us, Japan leading by a goal to nil at the Wembley Stadium. Japan 1, England 0.
Switch brings Junya Ito into the game. Watanabe keeps it alive, and the shot is a little bit high and wild from Kaishisano.
Like the live,
He must be pretty happy with what he's seen so far.
15 more
Took
to
them to the
20,
round of
guys.
16 in the last game by the same 2-1 scoreline.
15
And
more
it took
20,
penalties
guys.
to
15 more
send
to
them
20.
home in the match against Croatia in the round.
15 more
That's
to
the
20.
barrier that they're really looking to try and get
15 more to 20, guys. 15 more to 20.
past in the USA this summer. Japan, they're 4 times into the round of 16. First made it to the World Cup in France in '98, but made it to 7 now. And reached the round of 16 4
If you're
times.
just joining us, Japan 1, England 0. The first time Jordan Pickford is conceding a goal since October 2024. Yeah,
Anderson with the roll forward into Rogers, who's being held up
that is
by
Jordan
Hiroki
Pickford.
Ito.
Hiroki Ito. The name that first
Struggling
connects me
to
is Wataru
get out of second gear here at this stage.
Wataru Endo. Watanabe.
Quite the big send-off for the summer they were hoping for up to now.
Incredible names from Japan. Here Japan is a really great country.
White. Now with Esri Konsa.
Japan are actually the underdogs in the 2026 tournament. They may look like this, but they're a pretty good team, by the way.
Here's Anthony Gordon, who takes it brilliantly here.
Japan are actually a good
Back
team.
out to Mainu. Gordon collects. Back out with Elliot Anderson. That's the best we've seen from England by a long way in the opening half an hour or
Nice
so.
shot from Elliot Anderson. That would have been a worldie. I think Suzuki got to it.
Lovely curling, dipping effort.
I don't think Suzuki got to it. It's an incredible one. It hit the post.
Crashing off the top of Suzuki.
It actually took a deflection. That was an incredible save from Suzuki. Then, if he got to that, which I don't think he did. But
England mixing it up.
giving it as a
Anthony
corner.
Gordon is going to have to settle for a throw.
Incredible save from Suzuki of Japan. Elliot Anderson, nice shot. Showing his class.
Anderson. Good ball. Into Ben White. Can't find a way past Ito.
If you're just joining us, Japan 1, England 0. Like the channel, subscribe for more content like this. If you're enjoying the content, guys, please subscribe.
Gay. Passed by Anderson into Palmer. Cleared away by Nakamura.
Subscribe, guys, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
Nicely done by Mark Gay.
Play with me, play with me, play with me, play with me. Subscribe to the channel, guys, subscribe to the channel. Like, 15 more likes to go to 20. 15
Anderson.
more likes to go. Liking is free.
Now with Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer. Japan 1, England 0.
Here's Anthony Gordon, excellent running by Nico O'Reilly, super play from O'Reilly, and Foden just didn't have the height there to really challenge Kamada. As Mitoma looks to break away, Anderson's in his way and breaks it up brilliantly.
Like the live, guys, like the live. Subscribe to the channel.
And Gay rather too long, but that effort from Elliot Anderson, so close to drawing England level a couple of minutes ago. The ball in subsequently from O'Reilly, defended by Daichi Kamada.
Like and subscribe, guys, like and subscribe.
Okay, looking to get to grips with Ueda. Mainu brings it away. Here's Rogers, now into Palmer. Burst of pace from Palmer. Ito's with him, Nakamura as well. Rogers keeps hold of the ball, Kobe Mainu. Palmer picking out O'Reilly.
Like and subscribe, guys, like and subscribe.
Okay, he's going to leave it for Mainu. Well, Japan superbly organised. Really well coached side. Up towards Ueda. Collected by Ritsu Doan. Keeps it clear of O'Reilly.
Ritsu Doan.
Watanabe away to the far side where it's collected by Hiroki Ito. This is Keito Nakamura, who's on the left-hand touchline. Shogo Taniguchi towards the near side.
Watanabe, Hiroki Ito. Incredible names from Japan. Watanabe, Shinsuke, not Shinsuke. Somebody Nakamura. Japan actually have incredible names. Two like that, amazing to pronounce. Anyways, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe.
Mitoma, the goal scorer. D2 to Kamada. England finding it tough without the presence of Harry Kane up front. England haven't had an effort on target in this first half so far.
Japan have had one effort on target, which was the goal. England
Had two-thirds of the play, just struggled to do much with it. Here's Ben White.
Japan 1, England 0. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from.
Rodgers into White. Tidy turn from Tama, but nowhere to go. Massed ranks of blue-shirted Japanese defenders. Foden trying to tiptoe his way through, just catching Doan. Free kick Japan.
Pick a place for Monaco. Let me know your predictions, guys. Your predictions, guys. Your predictions.
And behind in this one as well, Suzuki.
Suzuki of Japan.
Mitoma trying to turn away from Anderson, collected here by Kobe Mainu. Can't get the ball in past Kaishu Sano.
Guys, like the live. 15 more likes to 20. Like the live. More likes to 20, guys. 15 more likes to 20.
Frustrating first half for Thomas Tuchel.
15 more likes to 20, like the live.
Slip there from Junya Ito. Mainu's pass. Slop.
Guys, like the live, like the live. It's another goal for Japan.
And it's off the bar.
Off the bar.
Shot from.
It's almost in. Japan are really threatening that England goal. Still, Japan lead by a goal to 0.
It'll be a close call. It was the winner against Brazil in October. Ito's delivery. Header away, Doan. It didn't fall quickly enough for him. England look to break here now. Excellent defensive play by Kaishu Sano.
Kaishu Sano. Watanabe. Hiroki Ito. Somebody Nakamura.
Been worked out for the most part.
Kaori Mitoma. Incredible names from Japan. Japan.
Anderson looking for Rodgers.
Japan 1, England 0 at the moment. Japan 1, England 0. Guys, like the live, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, guys, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
Solid defensive structure too.
To the channel.
Little pull back on Cole Palmer.
Guys, like and subscribe. Japan 1, England 0. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe. England 0, Japan 1 at the moment. 43 minutes played. 2 minutes to halftime. Then maybe I think they will add 2 minutes of added time, like 3 or even 1. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Like and subscribe. 1 minute to halftime. Like and subscribe, guys. We only need 15 more. England are currently losing. This is the England that Mark Goldberg said
Much to discuss
will
at
win the
half.
World Cup in the summer. I know the stars like Harry Kane, Declan Rice, Rashford, Bellingham, and all that are not here, but they're still losing to Japan.
Japan
is
actually,
also a
other than
strong
the
team,
goal, who've also created
missing the
the
likes
main
of
clear shooting opportunities in this opening half.
Minamino and Wataru Endo. So you can understand that. So like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
The other end finding it tough to break.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Only 1 minute added on. Only 1 minute added on. 1 minute added on in the first half. Only 1 minute added on in the first half. .20 seconds remaining till the end of the
Well,
first
this really
half.
has been an excellent
Which
first half
Japan are
performance from
leading by a
Japan.
goal to nil.
We'll see plenty of changes during the second half. Reminder, both teams can make up to
Watanabe.
11 substitutions in this game. It's been agreed.
That is half time.
Excellent first half.
Japan 1, England 0 at the end of the first half. So England really need to do something to get the game into level terms. So do you think England can cope up a remontada or a comeback? Let me know. See you after the first half. See you when you see me.
For Japan, England not so much. They've had Well, an Asian nation has never previously beaten England in 10 attempts. This is England's first game against an Asian side since their 6-2 win over Iran in November 2022 at the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Kaoru Mitoma, there he is. It's his goal that separates the two sides, and a lovely goal it was too. Initiated when he won the ball off Cole Palmer in midfield, and then took it upfield before feeding it out to the left-hand side and then getting on the end of the subsequent ball in from the wing. Lovely finish, finely worked team goal from Japan. England creating very little really in the absence of their talismanic captain and striker Harry Kane. Phil Foden's a false nine. The best effort so far in the match from England, a shot from just outside the box from Elliot Anderson, bouncing off the top of the crossbar. It's Japan who will get us underway at the start of the second half. Junya Ito. Fourth meeting between these two nations over the years. 2 wins for England and a draw in the previous 3. First match since 2010, May of 2010, which was a 2-1 friendly victory for England, swept in by Hiroki Ito. Kamada, now back with Shogo Taniguchi. Doan, support on the far side with Japan looking lively in the early stages of this second half. Pass just wrong-footing Sano. Anderson, who's had a decent game so far, in possession once more. And taking a leadership role for England in this side. Expect to see him alongside Declan Rice in the summer. Here's Nico O'Reilly. Rodgers making tracks into the penalty area. It's with Anthony Gordon. A block is made by Sano. Esri Konsa. Getting well forward from right full back down the right flank for England. It's certainly a space that, as a consequence, Japan have managed to capitalise on at various points during the game. Here goes Ben White once more, linking with Rodgers. A play on the near side off the boot of Taniguchi. Looking to play with a bit of pace and urgency in this second half. It's the final 45 minutes on home soil before the World Cup. Anthony Gordon. England failing to fashion much in front of goals so far. They have scored in each of the last 21 matches they've played in, since they drew 0-0 with Slovenia in the European Championship in Germany a couple of years ago. Back with Gordon once more, trying to get something going with O'Reilly. And England will settle for the corner, headed behind by Nakamura. Harry Kane, missing the match this evening. Precautionary measure, we're told, of having picked up a minor issue in training. Thomas' delivery just hangs in the air before being plucked from it by Zion Suzuki. clean sheet in Glasgow at the weekend. Not too much to trouble him in this first half. Just that shot from Anderson fizzing past his gloves off the bar. Kamada. Ball bouncing off Mitoma. Here's Rogers. And now Mainu. And Anthony Gordon. Well won back by Keishu Sano. Forward by Hiroki Ito. It's kindly for Anthony Gordon. Palmer tries to pick up the loose pieces. It's scooped away by Ito once more, collected by Ueda. Waits for support to arrive on the near flank, and it does with Nakamura. Mitoma happy to leave it. Daichi Kamada. He's sweeping past to Ritsu Doan, who tries to whip it in at the near post. And Ayase Ueda says, well, why didn't you play it to me in the middle?
What has been going on, guys? What has been going on? I'm back.
Impressive attacking play from Japan once more. And the pass not quite finding Roa.
I went to eat a little,
Doan.
but I'm now back in the business. Sitting on the business.
Mainu being put under pressure there by Sano. There's Foden. Collecting the ball quite deep. Anthony Gordon, nicely done, away from Kamada. Chase here for White. Good defending Nakamura.
Nice,
Match just opening up a little bit here early in the second half. Ueda not fouled, says the referee. Nicholas Walsh really well placed to see that. Referee from Scotland. Here's Foden.
An incredible game here. Japan 1, England 0. 50 minutes played. It's an incredible game right here. What are your predictions? Do you think England can mount up a remontada or a comeback? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Do you think England can mount up a remontada?
Doan's there on the overlap to ball.
Do you think England can mount a remontada? Let me know. It's currently 1-0 to Japan. Will Thomas Tuchel get his first loss as England manager? Let me know. Still a long way to go.
Into Anderson, challenged by Sano. Did really well to get it off him. This is Kamada.
Japan 1, England 0.
Watanabe away to the far
53
side.
minutes played. 53 minutes played.
Taniguchi.
England 0, Japan 1.
Very composed with the ball at their feet. Japan's players. Concern initially getting the better of Ueda. This is Nakamura. Ball played forward off the boot of Sano. Ito. Doan. Lovely play.
Doan.
Mainu beaten to it.
Is that one a goal? Is that a goal?
England a little bit stretched here. And it was slightly too high for Ayase Ueda.
Almost another goal. for Japan.
Excellent
Japan
play from
almost
Japan
score a
once
second
more,
goal
this
in
time
this game.
down the
Japan
far side,
are really
causing
threatening
major
England.
problems for England's defence.
Major problems for England from Japan. I don't think England can do a comeback in this game. Not if they put other players on that pitch, because I think the players on the pitch are overwhelmed right now.
A big block there made by England's captain for the night, Mark Gay, with the shot from Junya Ito.
Japan giving England problems everywhere. Like they are attacking constantly.
O'Reilly
England can't
into
cope.
Foden.
Guys, like and subscribe, like the live, guys. Incredible from
Leading
Japan.
1-0 to
England
Japan.
are
Could easily
struggling
be
in this
2
game.
though. Saved by
England are
Pickford.
struggling in this game. And Matt Gordon says England can win the World Cup. I don't think so. They are nowhere near
O'Reilly
that.
forward into the path of
Nowhere
Foden.
near that.
Tidied up at the back by Shogo Taniguchi.
Nowhere near that. England are not winning any World Cup.
Kobe
I don't think
Mainu.
even they will reach the quarterfinals. Just to be honest. I
Gordon
don't think England will reach the
against
quarterfinals.
Rodrigo.
Because teams in front of them are just so
Behind for
good.
an England corner.
Like, you have France. You have Spain.
Super play by Doan.
Portugal,
Pickford there at the near
Argentina.
post though.
Germany. The Netherlands.
To deny
Belgium.
Japan a
Like,
two-goal
these are
lead.
the teams in front of England.
And here just a fraction too
You
high
have
for
France,
Ueda.
Spain, Argentina, Portugal, Germany,
10
Netherlands,
minutes into the second
Belgium.
half.
Like, these are teams I think England cannot beat.
Ten
If
of
they are
England's
struggling
last 18
against a team
goals have
like
come from
Japan,
set plays.
no offense to Japan, Japan are a good team, yes, but England is a more better team than Japan, so, and they are struggling at the moment.
Really
So
close to adding to that tally
I
there.
don't think England will reach the quarterfinals of the World Cup. That's all I have to say. I don't think England will be nowhere near the quarterfinals of
Just
the
2
World Cup.
defeats from 15 matches
They are not
for
that good.
England
I
since
know
they
the
were
likes of
beaten in the Euro
Hurricane, the likes
final
of
by
Declan
Spain
Rice,
in
Jude Bellingham,
2024 before
and all
tonight.
that are not available. But
Palmer's
the
delivery
team
and
yes
the header
is also
wide
so
from
good.
Esri
They
Konsa.
have the likes of Cole Palmer in that team. Phil Foden is in that team. Anthony Gordon is on that team. So these big players.
Looking to add to the one international goal that he got so far, Esri Konsa.
The only thing for England is the inexperience in that midfield. Yeah, I knew that was
Changes
coming.
of foot here.
So Livramento,
Bowen,
Louis Hall,
Livramento,
Dominic Solanke, and Jared
Lewis
Bowen
Hall,
coming
Dominic
on for
Solanke.
England.
And
Jared Bowen of West Ham, Tino Livramento of Newcastle, Louis Hall of Newcastle,
any
and
substitutions made by
Tottenham
either side up to this
Hotspur's Dominic
point.
Solanke coming on to replace some of the players here. Let's see who's being replaced,
Here's
because
Nakamura.
England
What a
are
lovely
currently
ball that
overwhelmed
is.
by Japan.
Away
They're
to
stretching them,
Ritsu
they're carving them
Doan.
wide open. England cannot
Kamada.
cope with Japan at the moment. Watanabe, Ritsu Doan, Hiroki Ito, Suzuki, long cross, couldn't find Mitoma. Japan have it back.
Forward off the boots of Hiroki
Good
Ito.
cross. Hiroki Ito.
Ueda can't get the better of Mark Gay.
England at the moment are overwhelmed by Japan.
Too long there from Kobe Mainu. The first set of changes are going to come now.
Cole Palmer
So
off.
Cole Palmer, one of those making way.
Lewis
Lewis Hall
in. Phil Foden
is
off.
going to come on. Jared
Dominic
Bowen will be on for
on.
Palmer. Phil Foden replaced. Another opportunity for Dominic Solanke, who started for
O'Reilly
England
off.
for the first time the
Jared
other
Bowen
day.
on.
Ben White makes way
Ben White
for
off.
Tino Livramento.
Tino Livramento on. Let's see what these changes can do for that England team. Let's see if there's a possible comeback from this.
So both full-backs have gone off, as well as Foden and Palmer.
Yeah, I think Dominic Solanke is a natural number 9 rather than what Phil Foden was doing. He'll get in the places you need your striker to be.
Played by Anderson. Mainu finding Rodgers, tracked by Kamada. Pass picks out Anthony Gordon, who's got his club teammate Lewis Hall with him over on the far side. Cleared by Tsuyoshi Watanabe.
Watanabe, oh, that name is
Gay getting into a tussle there with Kaoru
Tsuyoshi
Mitoma.
Watanabe. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Maguire is still on the bench. Maguire.
There's Rodgers, who dropped a little bit deeper to get more involved with the play. First touch for Tino Livramento.
Guys, like and subscribe.
Anderson
Like and
drive
subscribe.
things from midfield.
Still
Rodgers
Japan leading by a goal to nil
moving it
against
on,
England
find
at
Bowen.
Wembley Stadium. Still Japan leading, so like and subscribe.
Kamada, lovely ball.
Another breakaway from
Nakamura.
Japan. Japan, every time they go in the attack, they look like scoring. They are overwhelming
Half an hour to
that
go.
England squad. England cannot cope with
Challenged
this.
by Gay to try and break it up.
England currently struggling. England currently struggling. England are currently struggling.
England looking for a little bit of inspiration here. Anderson tries to provide it to Anthony Gordon. 3 inside the box to aim at. Livramento just outside it. Plenty forward here in white. Rodgers collecting and surging. And it's comfortable with Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Forward by Anderson, good ball, and Rodgers relieved of it rapidly by the challenge on him from Kaisho Sano.
Still
Steady
Japan
from
leading
Marquet.
by a goal to nil in the 62nd minute. Dominic Solanke on, Jared Bowen on, Tino Livramento on, and Lewis Hall on for England. Let's see how this goes. Can England mount up a comeback from this? Even though it's a friendly, this is just to test how England,
Jared Bowen.
really are England for the World Cup. For the World
Anderson.
Cup.
Looking for Bowen and finding him. Opened up a little bit here for England perhaps. And Bowen just turned into trouble and was easily dispossessed. The clearance from Nakamura, not great. Anderson, and down goes Rodgers. Free kick. Taniguchi holds his arms out and looks in vain at the assistant on the near side. The challenge made by Daichi Kamada.
Daichi Kamada.
A chance for England perhaps to level things up.
Yamaguchi Watanabe.
Seen him score from a very similar position to this for Aston Villa in the Premier League this season against Leeds United, Allen Road. It was a gloriously flighted free kick over the top of the defensive wall. Is he going for a similar thing here? The other player in the vicinity. Morgan Rogers for England. He did try the same thing and it didn't come off. You could see what was in his mind there.
Substitutions. Ayase
Ueda, by the way, one of the players going off here. The striker. First changes for Japan. We're seeing Seko there, number 4, and 19. That's Koki Ogawa.
Koki Ogawa and Seko.
Ogawa's a centre forward who scored in October's 2-2 draw with Paraguay. And number 4 they're coming on, Ayumu Seko, who plays for Le Havre in the French League. Has appeared now in 6 of the 8 internationals this season. Defensive midfield player.
Charlie, how are you doing? First of all, like the live. Like the live. Like the live.
Jared Bowen.
Very much helpful.
Hiroki Ito, the other player, going off.
I saw you on TikTok.
Kobe Mainu not quite coming off. Nakamura losing the ball. Heading to the midway point of the second half. It's with Lewis Hall. Still a 1-goal game. Mainu now. Into Anderson. And Bo just carries it too far.
Troy, I saw you on TikTok yesterday. Nice of you to follow me on TikTok.
And still Jude Bellingham, who's not long recovered from a hamstring injury, sits on the bench. And Harry Kane left out today as a precautionary measure.
If you're just joining us, it's Japan 1.
2 big names on the England bench. Suzuki almost got himself in a spot unnecessary bother. Here's the substitute, Seko.
It's England against Japan at the Wembley Stadium.
England with that World Cup opener against Croatia in Dallas on June the 17th, which comes 3 days after Japan's World Cup opener in the same stadium. They're playing the Netherlands. England on the attack here now with Morgan Rogers. In from Lewis Hall, into the near post, and Suzuki gets his mitts on it. Japan looking to make it 5 wins in a row tonight.
Hi, Charlie, hi. You can like the live, please. Like the live. It will be very much helpful.
Fixture trying to craft
like
that pass up to Jared Bowen, and Seko was quite literally all over him there.
Seko. Seko. Okay, it's finishing in the next 30 minutes from now. 25 minutes from now.
Through this second half.
It's finishing in 25 minutes from now.
England actually, despite 11 of 10 on goal, haven't actually got one on target in the game up to now. And that's from almost 2/3 of the play. There's a greater directness and sharpness. And wide. More
Tarui, like the live,
encouraging play for Coach Moriyasu to enjoy.
Guys, like the live, still Japan.
And this time it was Keito Nakamura. of Stade
Good
de
shot there,
Reims,
club in 2-0 to Japan.
who backed himself here, having turned away from Livramento. Couldn't quite wrap his foot round it enough to curl it inside that far post.
20 minutes left for play.
2 goals in the previous. A cooling break here. Not because we need one in a rather cool spring evening in London, but as part of the procedure that we'll have at the World Cup finals during the summer, when we really will need it in many of the stadiums. Certainly affording both coaches the opportunity to make a point or two.
Guys, like the live,
Still a slender advantage for Japan as they look for a first victory against England. Thomas Tuchel.
At the Wembley Stadium by a goal to nil. Kaoru Mitoma scored for Japan.
Knows exactly what he wants. There's the key moment of the game. Cole Palmer dispossessed in midfield. Kaoru Mitoma was the player who won the ball back initially, then sent it out wide. Nakamura picking the pass and then just guiding it home, Mitoma. It really was a lovely goal for Japan. And it's the Brighton Hove Albion player, Kaoru Mitoma, who scored the goal that still separates the two sides. That sums the night so far for England's head coach. Marcus Rashford coming on for England to replace Anthony Gordon, and James Garner on for Kobbie Mainoo as well. There he is, James Garner, who made his debut against Uruguay the other night.
Guys, like and subscribe,
Second cap for him.
Helpful. Like and subscribe. Anthony Gordon off, Marcus Rashford on, Kobbie Mainoo off, James
So
Garner
Kaoru Mitoma's night is
Rashford
over.
plays for Barcelona, James Garner plays for Everton.
Being replaced by Suzuki. Junsuke Suzuki.
Suzuki. Guys, like and subscribe. Guys, like and subscribe. Just a minute.
It's the other change made by Japan. Junsuke Suzuki, one of those, just starting to make a name for himself with the Japanese national team. The sub who's just come on, a defender who plays for Copenhagen and made his debut in the middle of last year. And he's played in most of the recent games, actually, winning a 6th cap this evening.
I'm back in business.
Confirmation of those changes there for Japan. Here's Livramento.
Still 1-0 to Japan at the Wembley Stadium against an England side. As I said, I don't think England are going to reach even the quarterfinals of the World Cup because they are not that good. Yeah, they're not that good.
Here's Livramento now for England once again. Solanke in the middle.
You have the likes of France, Spain, Argentina, Portugal,
the England side
Germany,
at this stage
Belgium,
of
Netherlands
proceedings.
ahead of them. So I don't think they're making it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup unless they get an easy route to follow. Yeah, that's my only.
England having made 6 changes so far in the second half. 4 changes made by Japan.
Of the World Cup.
In it goes, and Solanke was trying to get on the end of that. Rashford rolling it forward. Collected by Lewis Hall, trying to get away from Watanabe. It's just a little too high for Morgan Rogers. Scooped away by Kamada. A bit better from England.
That's better from them. Since Rashford has come on, he has been an instant impact. As I was saying, I don't think England will reach even the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Yeah, there are far much better teams than England.
Lewis Hall's got Rashford available over on the far side. And it goes to Solanke. England have got a bit more of a target, something to aim at a little bit more up top, more of a spearhead figure perhaps, but possession conceded. That was by Garner. Here's Mark Gay. And now with James Garner.
Mark Gay. England are now dominating the ball since the likes of Rashford, Jarrod Bowen, James Garner, Livramento, Lewis Hall, and Solanke coming on. So they're currently dominating the ball.
Is turning
but
into
Japan are proving to be difficult.
Karamitoma scored the goal that still separates the two teams.
Guys, please subscribe.
Just under 80,000 inside Wembley tonight. Rashford.
If you want to see more lives
for Hall,
like this,
stretching to try and get there.
Let me know where you're
against
watching
Kaishu
from
Sano.
finish off the game.
15 minutes to go. It would be a significant scalp for Japan if they could win this friendly international. It would be their first win over England, and it would be the first time England had been beaten by an Asian team in an international match. Big 15 minutes coming up.
Actually,
Lewis
Japan
Hall
have had a pretty
into
impressive
Ghana.
record against I think they beat Germany. If not Germany, I think it's Belgium. They beat either one of those teams.
Livramento looking
all of
for
them.
Jarrod
Don't
Bowen.
remember well.
Decent ball in. Again tidied up by Japan's defence and given away as Anderson surges into the box. Here's Solanke. Livramento. And England will have to settle for a corner. That deflection coming off Suzuki. Anderson into the penalty area, going over the challenge which came in from Shogo Taniguchi.
That was actually a dive. That's why it was not given. He actually dived.
And it comes from Jarrod Bowen. Suzuki under real pressure there in the 6-yard box. Bowen trying to tee it up. Anderson's delivery to the far post. Solanke back down. Rashford with the shot. Bowen on the turn. Stays at 1-0.
That Rashford shot
Little
was
burst
very
of
sweet
goal mouth
and
excitement there from England, and Solanke's little knockdown. Rashford
Good
shot.
save from Suzuki.
Flipped back up off the goalkeeper,
Good save from Suzuki.
who didn't
From
get
that
hold of it at
Rashford.
all. Bowen did what he could, but behind for a goal kick.
Now that's the England we know. That's the England creating more chances like that. Maybe they can score if they can create more chances like that.
It really hasn't been a
He
great
was trying to give out
March
hand out
international
game
break
time,
from
but
England's point of view. The
shots on targets
disappointments
is
of
Japan 2,
Friday night, the
England
draw
1.
with
That
Uruguay
one
with
from
a
Rashford in the whole game.
most
Just imagine
experimental
that.
team
In
we've seen
the
for many a long day.
78
this one
minutes
here where
played
England
in the
have
game. England have
Found
only
it really
had one
hard
shot
going
on
against
target.
Japan.
That Rashford one in the whole 78 minutes. Just imagine that for a whole England team, and you tell me they are going
Rashford
to finish in the
to
quarterfinals.
Hall.
Nothing. They will not even break the
Ghana.
quarterfinals. Against a team like Japan having one shot on target in 78 minutes, and it has come just now.
Brilliantly done
from
by
Rashford.
Morgan Rogers
That's
there.
so
He'll
poor
take
from
the return
England.
as well
That's
from
why they cannot win the World
Livramento
Cup.
and then send it beyond the far post. Hooked away by
Not tell
Ito.
me otherwise. But
Hall,
England will win the
Rashford.
World Cup. Never. Unless they play well.
Good running again, Ito with
Unless they
a
play
fine
well,
interception.
unless a miracle happens and they
Cleared
play
away by
an invisible World
Watanabe.
Cup, then they are not winning the World Cup.
Chased by Solanke once more. Is he going to grab that backup role to Harry Kane for the World Cup? And Hajime Moriyasu's team inching towards a victory here as part of their World Cup preparation. It's his 103rd international match in charge tonight. He's previously won 71 and lost only 17. 14 matches drawn.
Substitution.
More changes now coming for Japan. We're going to see Yuito Suzuki. We're going to see Yukinari Sugawara there, who was with Southampton in the Premier League last season before they went down to the Championship. He's been sent out on loan this season. Yuito Suzuki coming on. Daichi Kamada going off. Nakamura off and Machino on. Shuto Machino.
Machino on. Sugawara on. If you don't remember Sugawara, he was an Everton, he was a Southampton player last season in the Premier League before they went down.
Pickford under a bit of pressure there, away to Ezri Konsa. Anderson's pass away is not a good one. Japan look to profit. And England survived that little scare, and Lewis Hall battling away, surging forward, up against Watanabe.
Watanabe has had an incredible
tenacious play from Hall.
As much as I like the name Watanabe, he has had an incredible game. England are struggling in this game. And
7 changes now made by Japan during the second half.
Still to go.
6 by England.
Japan currently
getting a little bit messy there.
England have never been beaten by an Asian side. This will be the first time if Japan can hold on to the lead. And Japan have never beaten England, so this will be a first.
What can England do here? So Mark Gay, who captained England today.
Maguire
makes way. Dan Burn coming on. Harry Maguire on as well.
Harry Maguire,
Maguire who started the other day. Dan Burn was one of those who was resting up. Ezri Konsa makes way as well.
Dan Burn and Harry Maguire on.
Make that 8 England changes in the second half.
To try and save this game to end at
Burn trying to get involved from the set play straight away.
Because these are two big men.
Plenty for the Scottish officials to Scottish referee to keep his eye on there. Not least
Harry Maguire,
Machino and Rogers.
8 minutes still to go.
A lot of huffing and puffing from England in this match. A lot of wrestling at the moment as well. And Maguire tries to get on the end of it, and he has, and it's headed away off the line by Sugawara.
Sugawara, good clearance.
Sent back in by Anderson. Bowen trying to get up beyond the far post, behind for a corner. Maguire making his presence felt. Quite the tussle to try and get to the ball, but get to it he did, and Sugawara with the header away.
The goalkeeper could have gotten there.
Sugawara, who's currently on loan at Werder Bremen from Southampton. England pushing for an equaliser here in the closing minutes. In towards Maguire once again, but he can't get on the end of it. The header away, made by Yuito Suzuki. Everyone back defending here, digging in for Japan. More disciplined defending required here from those in blue as Rashford tries to burst through. Watanabe's there and Sugawara clears.
Watanabe.
It's confirmation of those latest England changes. England 1 attempt on target from 14 off target. That's Ghana. Back with Byrne. Elliot Anderson in for Rogers, and now with Livramento. Bowen close at hand. Solanke waits in the middle. No way through for Rogers at the moment. Here's Maguire.
Maguire. England currently pushing for an equalizer. Don't think they will get it, but let's wait and see. 5 more minutes to play to the 90.
Morgan Rogers. Gets the corner,
England.
the challenge of Junsuke Suzuki. 5 minutes plus added time. Are England going to finish their last match on home soil before the World Cup by falling to defeat here? Well, they've certainly got a notable physical presence there inside Japan's penalty area, not least with those two. Away and Maguire loitering.
Maguire.
Ghana's delivery. Couldn't make a clean connection, Harry Maguire. This was his effort a couple of minutes ago, and Sugawara was in the right place to head it away for Japan.
86 minutes in. Still Japan lead by a goal to nil.
Good header, Maguire.
Japan have really played well. Impressive from them against England.
Going to the far side of Taniguchi. Time's just starting to run a bit short for England here now. Byrne.
3 minutes still to play.
Yet again, the illustration of how important Harry Kane is to England, as if we didn't know already. Rashford. It's Anderson. So I'll pick out Livramento, only half cleared. Maguire into Bowen. It was good work there initially by Suzuki to avoid conceding the corner. Bit of work to do for England. There's a man that they cannot afford to be without in the summer. Interesting that Maguire has posed quite an attacking threat in the short space of time he's been on the pitch. Here's Solanke trying to force the issue. Up against Ayuma Seko, who stands his ground.
2 minutes still to play. England corner. England are slowly becoming Arsenal.
They need a good delivery here, and they need someone to get on the end of it. Japan inching towards a victory. 1-0 up. They were 1-0 winners in Glasgow on Saturday against Scotland. Can they make it a rare double here? And Maguire does get his head on it. Lewis Hall sent it in and brings the save from Suzuki. It was well struck.
Suzuki, good save.
Suzuki able to get down and turn it past past the post. A good shot from Lewis Hall.
England are desperate at the moment.
Watanabe trying to get to grips with
90 plus added time.
Maguire, the header. Just over the top of the bar from Rogers.
England desperate to get
Very
an
close
equaliser
to an
against Japan.
equaliser. A minute from the end of the
Really
90.
desperate here.
Dan Burn got the header in. It ricocheted back
They're
off
not scoring
Rashford.
from the corners, even though they're trying to become Arsenal.
And over the top off the boot of Rogers.
Japan are winning this. I told you guys, Japan are winning this.
Wembley just starting to empty out a little bit here.
And I will find out, did Italy qualify for the
Quite
World
the
Cup?
send-off
By the way,
series that England were hoping for this
did they
March.
beat Bosnia? I don't know. I'll have to check that. Together with
Draw with
Denmark,
Uruguay on
Denmark are
Friday, and
playing
now
two.
this.
Congo are playing two. On the
A
World
minimum
Cup
of
qualifiers.
4 additional minutes that have just started.
Egypt and Spain are playing too. I know for a fact that Spain will win that one. No offense to Egypt. Spain are pretty good team. Four minutes of added time still to go. Minutes of added time still to go. England currently desperate to get
Burn
an
into
equaliser.
Livramento.
It will be a first loss for Thomas Tuchel in the England
England
job.
close to drawing a blank for the first time since a 0-0 draw with Slovenia in the
4
last
minutes
European
to-
Championship finals
3 minutes
2
to
years
the
ago.
end of the game.
It'll be a
First time
first
we've
goalless
seen
game for
Thomas
England
Tuchel
in
getting
22
goals for the first
internationals.
time.
Free kick Japan. Japan heading for a 6th match in a row unbeaten and currently 5th win in a row. What a great build-up to the World Cup this is proving to be for them. And on the cusp of a first ever victory over England
Japan
as well.
still leading with 2 minutes still to play. England will get a loss under Thomas Tuchel for the first time. Japan unbeaten
What a
in 6
promising
games,
year it's
5 wins
looking
in a
for
row.
Japanese football.
Great build-up to the World Cup. England will be beaten for the first time by an Asian side, and Japan will become the first team to beat England on England soil. That is in the Wembley Stadium.
Headed by Dan Burn. Chase for Machino.
Two minutes still to play. Japan defending well.
Free kick for England. With time running decidedly short. No wonder Harry Maguire's gone galloping forward here. Yellow card for
Watanabe.
Tsuyoshi Watanabe.
Tsuyoshi Watanabe. I like that name.
What a great night it could be for him. Hajime Moriyasu has already enjoyed World Cup wins over Spain and Germany at the last finals. Is he going to get a
They beat
win
Germany.
over England as well? Remember earlier this
Spain
season in a
also.
friendly international, Japan beat Brazil 3-2. It's going to be a yellow card there for that challenge on Elliot Anderson.
1 minute still to play.
Yellow card
England
for
desperate.
Kokiogawa.
Japan on their way to winning the first win against England. Watanabe, Osawa,
Last
Ogawa.
chance saloon really for England, and it's a wasted opportunity. You can see they were looking for Maguire, who has been quite the offensive threat in
30
the
seconds still to play.
short period of time he's been on the
Japan won,
pitch.
England
All they
nil.
want to hear now in the stands, those
For the
Japanese
first time,
fans, is the
England are
final
going to be
whistle.
beaten by an
It's
Asian
been a
side.
hard-working, composed performance of quality
Japan have
from
played
them.
well, actually.
limiting England's genuine goal-scoring opportunities to few.
Without Hurricane,
Suzuki sends it long.
Not playing well.
And we've almost had our minimum of 4 additional minutes.
4 minutes over.
And it is rather looking as though England are going to draw a blank here in their final match at home before the World Cup finals in the United States, and that is exactly the scenario. And it's a landmark day for Japanese, for Hajime Moriyasu and his team. Kaoru Mitoma's goal is the only goal of the match, and it means that Japan, for the very first time, have beaten England. And Mitoma, who plays his football here for Brighton and Hove Albion in the Premier League, is the man who scored the goal. Japan win their 5th match in a row and add England to their list of scalps, having beaten Scotland at the weekend and beaten Brazil earlier in the season. England have lost to an Asian team for the first time in their history. And over the 2 matches in the send-off of the March international fixtures, they managed just the 1 goal against Uruguay in a 1-1 draw, but they've come up short here against a very well-organised and disciplined and skillful Japanese side. Mitoma created the goal and finished it off, winning the ball off Cole Palmer in midfield, carrying it forward and getting on the end of the subsequent cross. Japan enjoy a magnificent victory in London. It's finished England 0, Japan 1.
So guys, England are beaten for the first time by an Asian side, that is Japan, beating them at Wembley Stadium 1-0. Like, it was an incredible game. I give credit to the likes of Watanabe, of Kaoru Mitoma, the goal scorer, the likes of Ritsu Doan, like Suzuki also in goal. Absolutely incredible. England had no chance against Japan today. England actually depend on Hurricane fit enough to France, Argentina, Netherlands, Belgium. These are teams who are playing very well. Brazil, like, these are powerhouses. You have the likes of Uruguay also. These are powerhouses in there. These are teams that can hurt you. Italy also, if they qualified. I don't know if they qualified, but if they qualified, Italy are also a team to reckon with. And if also Sweden qualified, that's another team yet again. So England have to be very, very careful and tread carefully if they want to have at least even the slightest chance to win the World Cup. Anyways, that's it from me. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Yeah, that's all. Let me know what you thought.